A lady, a lady talking about. I get on Facebook. I get tired of people talking about Christianity. I don't care about what people say in the book. Let me tell you something. Because this woman on Facebook, she like to do. She's the type of person that wants to do what she wants. God said you can't look. Listen to me. God said you can make mistakes, but also plant your feet while you're doing that. God ain't judging you of what you does, but understand this: this world is crooked, and you have to be able to move in a certain way in spirit. Most people die because they get drunk and they don't know people, you know, and do sneaky stuff. But let me tell you something. That woman on Facebook, that means she up to no good. And let me tell you something. That don't have to be in a bad way. But the thing is, God said it's not is He not telling you and judging you about what you do. But He also tell you to keep your eyes open. To keep your eyes open. Hey, chill out, chill out. You was watching TV. You was doing good. You was doing good. So he also tell you to watch. I don't have a game. I don't have a game on my phone. Yeah, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. You plug in with it. Now, he ain't telling you can't do those things. But make sure you be around the right people while you do what you have to do. Make sure you don't have. Make sure you don't have people that you gotta that you can't trust and all the rest of them. You can hire or do all the fuck you want to do, but people gotta feel comfortable around you. I'm gonna tell you, I was at chilling with a girl named Cassie at a hotel, and I asked her, "Do you feel comfortable around me in the spirit?" She said, "Yeah." Most people don't get there around that because of the mindset of intimidation and all the rest of those things. But let me tell you something. It's the understanding of those things and understanding of the principle of those things. Dad, look behind you. Yes, I see. We're telling you to not to whatever you does, but he telling you to keep your eyes open and your spirit open. You can be whoever you want to be. You can have how many people want you, but you put your life in danger where you can think you can just get drunk around people and not expect them to take advantage of you, and where you're not keeping your eyes open. You see, that's how mistakes happen in life, and things happen. God understands the meaning. He never did judge nobody. Everything is not set in stone with those things. Everything is not stayed in stone. And we have to understand the meaning of everything not stayed in stone. But the way you move, the way you act. One of the things I try to tell my relationship, look at jealousy behavior in the spirit. These women will go against the grain. Even though a man see jealousy in the Holy Spirit, they will go against the grain. And I had that in my life. I had to deal with women that just can't wake up, and that cause the most. It's about the spirit and it's about the facial spirit. One girl, if you want to do what you want, do what you want. But don't put another man in a situation because you can't feel like those things. Let me tell you, I was in this open relationship with Nikki, right? And her friends. What the so thing hard about that? Some of it was racist, and we didn't fit into those worlds of what them trying to understand. Nah, we didn't fit in those worlds what them trying to understand. Not racist. And let me explain it to you. They was taken as I have. And the girl Nikki would get on drugs. She would do all of this bullshit. And she, she would use me as a side. After she does what she does, she would come back and eat and do what she does. And that's not how that thing's supposed to go in this situation. And then she go to jail. She talking about she want to change her life. And one thing she need to understand as a woman, be a woman. Stop let your mama support. Like, let me tell you the thing with Nikki. I had a problem with. She tried to take advantage of me. And I always been in control of my own money. And when I didn't let her and family, with my other cousin, and it was bullshit. It was just pure bullshit. But she wanted to do what she wanted to do. And you can't have a woman in that format that's going against the grain. Because one thing when I had my appointment, my cousins and them left, and everybody left, I had to hold that fort down on my own. Sabina came back and forth, and I had to hold that fort down on my own. And when I left to Atlanta and did all that, let me tell you, she wasn't serious. Even when she got out of jail, she kept lying and talking about she wanted to take the relationship serious. And I know she wasn't gonna be serious. What are you doing? She get back out of jail and do the same thing. Same thing. And you waste my time of what you want to do when you get from Springville, Missouri, and I'm going to Louisville with you to go to your probation officer. You doing all of this to stay out of trouble. But if you don't want to do right and you go back to hang out with the same people and your mama want to deceive you, your brother getting jealous of what we have, I'm buying you Nike shoes, those ain't real. That's that relationship didn't work because of jealousy from family and friends. It was an open relationship, but that relationship didn't work because of jealousy and friends. We have to watch out for the spirit, and that's the most thing. I could have women that go against the grain and say, "I don't give a fuck with you," because you want to mess over somebody, and you're mad because the spirit is catching on to you. And people couldn't get to me. That's why we so had that time. I seen the spirit when other people didn't see the spirit, and I tried to warn some of the people like they were just too fake. And I get to a point like I have to deal with Sabina. I have to deal with Edwina. I try to tell all of them, Edwina, look, the married parents don't want y'all to be together. And she sit up there and go, if you to tell the truth. And then y'all break up. Then y'all doing fake shit. I don't hear apology from none of these motherfuckers. What I'm dealing with in character. I don't hear apology from none of them. But I had to cut Raymond off because he gonna talk about you lying on me and you ain't no part of no or whatever the organization. But I am a CEO more than you think. People are standing in power. But the more they lie, the more. Let me tell you something. When I was calling Walmart in 2019, yes, when I was calling Walmart in 2019, and I had that situation, I had Jessica numbers still in my phone and Walmart, and I was telling the employees about my network in Walmart. But it also tells me on every internet check and everything I get on, do you want do you want your phone contacts to connect with your social media? So my ideas for the vans, they took it. Everything that I did, they took it. It tells you on over social media platform that what Walmart was watching my social media when I decided to connect my phone contacts with my social media. So Walmart corporate offices was watching my network. So those vans I did tells you when you get on it tells where you from New Orleans. It tells you when you have it on your tablet and do all of those things and what's going on. But God ain't saying to do what you want to do, but you gotta peep game. You gotta keep your eyes on the spirit with somebody, and people will try to make you look bad. Same thing when I was up in. No, we're telling you to do what you want to do, but when you go against another grain and the spirit is able to see, that's where mistakes happens at. And this lady on Facebook, God ain't judging you. God ain't telling what to. But he wants you to catch on to every little detail where you need to change your footstep. Nobody ain't getting on to you about having sex with 2, 3 people. That's not the problem. But while you high on drugs and doing all, can you still catch on to the spirit of others? Don't get so caught where you can't see the spirit, where you're too damn dazed, where your body. God only let us go so far in our human body. And he let us do so much in this form of body until we get in the heavens and we can drink without even getting drunk, without even having dizziness. It's so much he's telling you to be aware of other surroundings. And I hear this girl on Facebook talking about Christianity. You have to be aware of those things. God said, we're in the future, but if all you come together and say, look here, if you want to have to do something, you can be a Christian. That's not the problem is. But can you still watch out for the mindset and the spirit of others? It's not about those things. God ain't telling you can't do what you, but he's trying to tell you to watch out for the spirit of others.
Daddy, can you see my foot right here?
Yes.
Daddy.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
What's my foot? Daddy, can you see my foot? They're right there.
Let me tell you, I know when my success comes, it's gonna be racism. I know I gotta watch out for these women that got racism. It could be black, different judging racial profile, different racial profile. I know they into me and they would do anything and be grown-up kids. They would do anything to cross that line of racism. The thing is, when the Tyler Perry made that song, made that movie with your boy on there, meet the with the kid off and on there, when he went to jail for it was a racism motivated. Most people go to jail because of racism motivated. Things are not as it seems. That's why they got rules or so much where we can confuse the instinct of others. Everybody got different point of views and talking about situations. But God ain't telling you can't do what you does. But let me tell you, if a woman talking about marrying me, I'm gonna catch on to your spirit. You can't lie to me when I see your personality and your spirit and all of these things that's going on and all of these things. The foundation of it, don't expect change in those ephemeral. You got to catch on to all the little things. And a few I caught on to Sabina and Demir holding hands every caution. And these things I caught in the spirit of many of those things. But I'm gonna tell you something. When I started to venture out and I stopped hanging out, when Demir did what he did with that dude Alex in Carrollton, Texas, and before that he got mad because I didn't want to hook him up with my other friends. They was a little younger. They was going to Creekview, and I didn't want to hook him up because of the deception that he plays on Raymond and Shelly, Rojo and Shelly. I said, you can play the fake shit with them in that Guina, but I'm not gonna let you come and ruin my friendship with others and new people that I'm meeting. And that was the main thing. I wasn't ready to let them know. He got mad. I say, and when I got around Tavani, I was able to tell Tavani what Sabina lying ass put me through. And she gonna lie and say, oh no, you had like other stuff going on. Your cousin doing stuff. And I'm not gonna let her, I'm not gonna let her and her family and her friends because we're in different I know at 14 and 15 years old, I had more than what her friendship had. And that was a threat to the relationship. Stop you. You doing stuff that you don't supposed to do. Stop.
What?
I know, but you don't know how to take care of things. But I had to do that. And when she said, let me tell you what, with that, You want to be with your jealous cousin? You want to be with manipulation? You don't deserve me.
Daddy.
I was able to catch on to the spirit. I was able to catch on to things under the table with Patrick and them. And I told Patrick that I was able to catch on. And a woman would try to make you look bad, but these dudes up there believe in them. But I didn't want Demir to ruin my friendship
Daddy.
with
Dad, what are
others.
you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, hi, guys.
I didn't want Demir
Hi,
to
guys.
ruin my friendship. And that was the most important thing why he got mad. No, I don't want you to manipulate your way and lie and manipulate your way into my new friend's life. And that was a bigger problem I had dealing.
Hey! I want you down.
Yeah, you're not listening.
Oh.
And that was a bigger way of problem I had because they was getting manipulated and it was and all the rest of this and they don't know how to and I can't. I told my brother I don't want to deal with no woman that ain't strong because that would cause him. I said I need a relationship with two spirit that is open. A relationship, a marriage is built on two spirits that is open, and a man have to know not to cross that line when two spirits are open. Yes, he had to know, and that marriage will stand the test of time, like a relationship. It can stand the test of time if you see the spirit.
That's what I.
Yes. If you see the spirit, that relationship can stand the test of time. If you see the spirit of everybody, and no, not that, I can't let a woman seduce me. I know if I'm in a marriage, and a woman not gonna seduce me, and you know why? Because I see the spirit. I know not to cross that line because I see the spirit there.
No, that's not what figure.
I know not to cross
Daddy,
that line.
you can see you in there.
Yes.
What are you doing?
All right, chill out. I'm trying to do something. You're trying to mess with my TV. Stop. You trying to mess with my TV?
I know.
Yeah. You want to control everything. God ain't saying you can't do what you want, but understand that. Can you watch out for the spirit? Because some people drive overdoses. Look at Static. Lil Wayne friend. The people that watch out for your surroundings. Keep your spirit open. You ain't listening. And you doing stuff I told you. No, it's not your fault. Can you watch out for the spirit? And those are the things you need to understand. The spirit behavior of others. If you're talking about Christianity, God ain't seeing what you're trying to do. It's some evil thing and some good thing. Watch out for the spirit and stay strong. I'm telling you which way to move because you got to watch out for the spirit. I ain't trying to control you, but your thing, you must see the spirit of your enemy.